EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Viking, Warriors, 70.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go, set.
On second down, Blue. Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 fight, 9, go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Hey, come on, come on.
A run with Blue. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
18, Pioneers, 65 Cats, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Johnson will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Dart going to throw here on second down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Here we go, set, scoop.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Get it. Cougar 19.
On first down, here's Blue. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. Man in motion, heading left.
Riggs! Hey, smash! Mustang 19!
They'll run the toss here with blue. Mark down at the 6.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get 60 Bobcat, 60 Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Here's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
It's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run once more with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 20.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Rig alert. Rig check. Check. Pass it. Street.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Phillips to return it. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 2nd down, Dart. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate, It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Ready to the air now on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
19 tight.
This is Blue. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And the defense stiffening here. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Cowboys. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing. Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams. In there to drop. And that time, it's a loss of 7. To the air on second down. Dart moving outside the pocket. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple of plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage. It's just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. To throw is Dart. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. It is second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Here we go. Last thing, 19. Let's go.
Here's Dart on first and 10. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The 18-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Seahawks 7.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Seahawks.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Seattle.
47-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Dart going to throw here on second down. His throw left side is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Ready up. 60. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Get it. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Come on. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 33-yard
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Come on. Set. 60. Grab ball 80. Go.
On 2nd down, Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Luther burdened the intended target, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
3rd and long.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
26-yard line.
Check. 70.
A give. Here comes Blue. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready. Liking.
They send the tight end in motion. Blue going to get it again here on 1st down. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker on.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mustang
first and 10. Here is Dart. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. A play fake. Now Dart forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and 9.
Here we go, set. Count. Set, go.
Here's Dart. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it's Blue. Room to run at the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
A gain of 40.
A big play for the Cowboys. An even 40 yards.
First and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
60 by 6. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On first down, Dart. Smith. The Cowboys have it. Throwing is Dart. That is left side and caught by Flower. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Set Panther and left, Panther 60. Go.
Dart. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. With that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Throwing. Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
19.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. No.
On the ground, it's Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
A run here with Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Set. Bronco 80.
They'll go again with Johnson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them 3rd and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only do they pick up the 1st down, they pick up a huge gain.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Another run here with Johnson. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is good. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7.
70 rings, go!
Now Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go, and here's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
On first down, here's Blue. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Roll. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
A run with Blue. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Go!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go now.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.